Hey, Captain Chris Myers. I'd like to show you today a cast that I use for close-up fish. You can use it in freshwater and in saltwater, but something that I use quite often. But when I show it to people that haven't done it, I've definitely noticed that it's going to take some practice. It's not something that most people just pick up right away. So if you're going on a trip where your guide tells you that you're going to come up some fish that are 10, 15, 20 feet from the boat, instead of having to make a cast where we're raising the rod up over our head, which is going to drive that lure down into the water, and it's going to make a big motion that the fish may see, we got a couple of choices. We can make a little short sidearm cast, but still, that's when I'm throwing that far, it wants to go at least 20 feet. Those are good for 20 to 30 foot shots. I'm talking about the fish that are really close to the boat, and you need to get it to them really fast and real soft, and that's this little pitch or swing cast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this lure swing back towards me and then out towards the target. And it looks pretty simple, and after you try it a few times and get used to it, it is. But I want to swing it back and let it go on the forward cast, and I'm kind of stabbing out towards my target. So I swing back and stab out. So you see the rod is going out this way. I'm not lifting the rod up. So what happens a lot of times when folks first try that, they swing it back and they lift up and the lure goes way up and it comes down like a cannonball. It makes a big plop. It goes a lot farther than they want. So it's very subtle. There's very little movement to this, which is good because the fish don't see you moving as much. I'm standing here ready to go. All of a sudden there's a fish close. It's a nice little soft entry. I'll keep about 2 feet of line, maybe a little less, so that I can swing it towards me once, swing it out towards them, let it go. So I'm only swinging it back towards me once. I don't want to get it swinging 2 or 3 times. This is taking way too long. I don't have that much time when those fish are close. If you're fishing a spot where you're trying to get it in a little hole in the weeds, this is a good technique for doing that. Maybe you'll have a lot more time and you can aim and swing that thing back and forth and let it go out towards your target. Again, as I'm touching that line with my finger, I could slow it down as it's about to enter the water. I can make it even softer presentation. So it's a cast for making shots at close fish. It's a quick cast. It's an accurate cast. And there's a big fish right out here in front of us. So I'm going to turn around and try to catch that. And I recommend you practicing your short casts, especially if you're going to go on a flats fishing trip.